I don't give any specifics, and I'll tell you why. That kind of information gets dated very quickly. It can change in a week, it can change in a few months. What I do recommend, and I touch on this in the book at least, is that these days news consumers need to be more alert and spend time deciding where they spend their time. I am concerned that so many young people, I'm trying very hard not to give old man talk here, but so many young people these days go to Twitter and say, well, I get my news off Twitter. I have nothing against Twitter. I tweet myself some of the time. However, that's not enough, and it's not nearly good enough. But there are places on the internet, if one is selective, where you can find quality news of integrity. But you have to search hard, and you have to stay alert. The same thing is true with what's on television these days. Much of what passes for news, quote, on television these days is not news. It's designed to be entertainment. To be called a news program, but to actually be an entertainment program. This continues a trend which started some time ago of entertainment values overwhelming news values, tsunami fashion. And as a result, we have situations such as the following examples. We've been involved for more than a decade in 2 very large wars around the world. We've reached the point now where very few news organizations have consistent on-the-ground coverage of the wars. And what coverage they have is frequently put on the back page, or it doesn't lead anybody's newscasts. This, I submit to you, is scandalous. It's outrageous. But it's a result of, 1, entertainment values overwhelming news values. It's much easier, much cheaper, much more profitable to get 4 people in a room to shout at one another about their personal opinions than it is to pay to send correspondents to Afghanistan, Iraq, to say nothing of Africa below the Sahara and any other deadlines.